Hello guys and welcome back to another video, and today I'm going back to a classic series, What If a Country Formed an Empire? And today this one is dedicated to my good old viewer, Rez. Rez is from Bangladesh, and if you don't know what's currently happening in Bangladesh, it is a horrible situation where the military and the police didn't like a protest, so some students got shot, and just a horrible situation that is getting censored, so we don't know that much about it. But I feel like Bangladesh has had a hard time. We should make it form an empire, you know? So that is what we will do. We will assume that the government manages to stop all these bad things, and they do some more reforms and policies and stuff to make sure that, you know, Bangladesh is in tip-top shape, ready for war. Where will their first enemy be? Also, they will be represented by red. And before we get into the major wars, the UN, NATO, all those world alliances will not exist in this scenario. Their first enemy will have to be Myanmar. They're not strong enough to take on India because, well, obviously they have the #1 population, and we'll see a Bangladeshi force start pushing into Myanmar. They will work their way around the coastal territories, trying to push their way down, but they don't want their army too spread out, you know, so they start to put more troops in and make a push in. Now they can, like, control the front line a bit more better, and they're gonna cut them into two. Up here they're gonna go, I don't know exactly where their capital is, but we're gonna say that they did an offensive maneuver and got it, which will cause these territories to surrender. Eventually they'll send some people down to capture the tail, and slowly but steadily the rest will fall, and eventually they'll have to surrender. Now I don't think they would want to annex all of this land so fast, because it's not a smart move, but they will get what they need. They need some compensation for the war, so they will get all of this added to their territory. Now there's probably going to be a sympathized government in Myanmar, so I might as well show that as orange. So yeah, we have a sympathized government. You could call it a puppet state, I guess. And now Bangladesh is going to calm down, do some more training, and they have a new target. Now this is all going to be leading up to their attack on India, so now they're going to go after Sri Lanka. Now I don't know what India's policies are at the moment. I'm not caught up on everything, so, but they will, I don't think that they would be too opposed to this. I don't think they would start a whole war with Bangladesh over this, but you never know. Sri Lanka will just get absolutely crushed. Like, this isn't even an impressive force. That is like barely anything. And they will annex all of Sri Lanka. And now they have a huge, well, not huge, but they have a pretty decent empire so far. And they will annex the puppet, so now they gain even more land. It's kind of like a little deal that they can live a little longer. And we're going to assume that they take another bit to calm down, you know, process this. And now they're going to try war with India. Now they're going to need a pretty impressive force, and they're going to need help, which is why Pakistan will join the war. So they have a war on 3 fronts, which is never a good thing. They make a push in from Sri Lanka and try to make a little establishment here. This isn't their main thing. This is more of a distraction. Their main thing is going to be up here where they go, I know there's mountains around here. I know there's mountains, but they'll push through, you know. They've thought through everything on this invasion, and they'll eventually be able to capture up there. That's really the territory that they wanted, but they want more of India, of course, so they're going to keep pushing. We're going to say that they managed to get to here before they set up a front line, and, you know, there's a stalemate. They'll tell this force to move up a little bit, and since it's the distraction, it'll get used as one, because this video's favorited towards Bangladesh. And now we'll see what Pakistan does. They're going to go up and try to take all of Kashmir, but they'll only get about half of it. They're going to start pushing into India from over here. I don't know the local area names, so yeah, you should probably learn more about cities and stuff. But we're going to say that they managed to take some territory. Now India has to spread their troops out over here, and have some guarded over here, maybe even some over here. They just spread out, so Bangladesh is going to use that to their advantage and push even further in. They like to do coastal strategies, and they set up another mission, the bottom tip of India. Could you call that a tip? And India's not doing that well, so they're gonna have to settle for a peace deal. But what will that peace deal be? What land will Myanmar, or not Myanmar, what land will Bangladesh gain? quite a lot actually. They get all of that land over here, which I think is a pretty good return to the cost of the war. Plus they get some stuff around here because they did also do some war around there. And then we also have to cover, you know, Pakistan. They're going to get Kashmir and a little bit more territory over here. Now, it's not their video, but they might as well get something, you know, to keep it a bit realistic. So if they won the war, they would want something. That's how wars happen, you know, the way the world works. And now Bangladesh is really huge. Dang. And their population is just increasing, and nationalism, all that stuff is on the rise. They are not stopping here. They will eventually come back and take back some more land to connect that. That's a new goal. But over here, they want to push in, so they're going to declare war on Thailand. But now they have a really big force, and they're going to send the force down to capture the tail, and Bangkok would fall. Overall, I just think they'd absolutely sweep the floor with Thailand. It's not even close. No way you can make a defense for Thailand here. They're just done. Erased out of existence. And now I feel like they'd also have a goal to, you know, split Laos and Cambodia with Vietnam. So I guess we're gonna see them jointly declare war. They're just bullying all of this part of Asia. And of course they wouldn't have a problem. Them and Vietnam could easily wipe through them. But how are they gonna divide it is the question. This is just really great for Bangladesh. Like, I'm not holding back. They're going to get these territories. Yep, now I just gotta... The worst part about making these videos, even though I like making these videos, is just changing the borders a lot. And now, like, they're just ruling. Like, they are taking over. They would have two goals now, I would say. The first goal, unify here, and they would also want to control the Strait of Malacca here. But they want to calm down, and now they probably have a pretty big population. Like, they'd be one of the top populated countries now, I'd say, with all this land combined. And they declare war on Malaysia. Now they're kind of stretching, you know, but they want that Strait of Malacca, you know. They want to control the trade between Asia and the rest of the world. You know, the Panama Canal in the Americas, you know, that's another route over, but this is another popular route. So, yeah. They're going to start pushing in to Malaysia. I almost forgot their name. And they're going to capture that. And I feel like they just work out a peace deal with them. They get this, and they can keep the rest. They'll also take Singapore through a very swift invasion. And now they just have to go against Indonesia, which is going to be a great challenge, actually. Because Indonesia has a really high population. Nobody really realizes that, but they have a really, really high population, so this is going to be a close war, I'd say. They managed to make a naval landing at the tip here, and they're going to try to work their way down. They managed to capture some islands and push in more navally. But the Indonesian troops are pushing in hard, you know. They're battling. They're trying their best, but at the end of the day, they're getting pushed back. They're getting bullied around. It's not their video. So, yike. We're gonna assume that they make another quick deal, or they take this land, and they get to live another day. Now they control the entire Strait of Malacca, which is great for them. And now they have their last goal for the video, which is to defeat India once again, which, it's gonna go very fast. You know, might as well, you know, Nepal, Bhutan in there too. This could also be categorized as a Pakistan video. Bhutan is very mountainous, but would get pushed into. Same logic for Nepal. And I feel like they'd just be able to sweep the floor with them with the necessary equipment. Now they're putting all boots on. They're putting all men on deck here. They're blasting India. All the men are here. You know, Delhi would be done. Pakistan pushes in. India's just not going to have a great time. So we have to divide up India, Nepal and Bhutan, between Bangladesh and Pakistan. I feel like Bangladesh would get more favorited as they get all this land. Very great for Bangladesh. This is actually the ideal look for Asia as a whole. Like, if Bangladesh looked like this, world peace would be happening. And with this, Bangladesh has just formed an empire in 2024. As well as Pakistan, you could say, but they kind of needed some land compensation, you know, for joining the war against India. Anyways, if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button. I'm editing this video on Premiere Pro, and I have an announcement to say. We're starting a new series the day after this episode is recorded, or maybe earlier. I'm not sure just yet. We're seeing how things go, where the viewers will be able to control the modern day countries. And yeah, it'll be pretty cool because you would have 3 things you could do: a military decision, a diplomatic decision, and an economic decision per episode. So one person gets 3 decisions per episode. I think it'll be a whole lot of fun. If you want to join that, join the Discord. There's a link in the description, and you'll get mentioned when I'm making those episodes if you claim a nation, you know. And yeah, it'll be a whole lot of fun, and I hope to see you guys there, and goodbye.